Great day, everyone. This is Dr. AJ, and you are part of the Freedom Experience, changing the way you think, look, and feel about your health, money, relationships, and time in 90 days. When you change you, everything for you will change. What the hell are we eating? My students, let's say a couple weeks ago, it might have been 3 weeks ago, was telling me about this documentary about meat products called What the Health. And then I seen some people post it on Facebook, and then I seen my cousin talk about it, and mention it in a post on Facebook. So I said, you know what? It was more than 3 people that I've seen it, has told me about this documentary. Let me watch it. So yesterday, my husband and I watched this 92-minute documentary. Oh my God. There is so much deception going on in America, one. Two, the government and these big companies are making money off of us staying sick, being sick and staying sick. None of these health organizations, and you know the ones I'm talking about that have to do with, i.e., diabetes, cancer, heart disease, are not researching for prevention. The research is for us dependency on these pharmaceutical prescription medications. That's 2. 3, the practices of processing meat is inhumane, and they are pumping them with drugs that affect us because we are consuming the meat products. And and how they are living is awful. 4, there's some human rights, civil rights, discrimination issues with what's going on with the meat farms and organizations and how they are basically getting rid of the waste. 5, the meats that we are eating, including the fish that are raised here in America, chicken, milk, and eggs, are causing us to have more obesity-related illnesses. The doctors are not saying, hey, you need to completely get off these products that you're eating. Oh no, you can do this simple diet and just have a moderation of things. Number 7, was that number 5? Number 6, these corporations are paying, like McDonald's and KFC and Taco Bell and all those places, Tyson, are paying governmental officials to make up laws to keep us from suing them on us getting sick and dying from diseases that are caused by their foods that they are selling in the grocery store. Now, we're not too much of meat eaters. I was giving my kids milk, and they said humans are not supposed to eat milk. That's drink milk, consume milk. It's not for our physiology. That's for other animals, but that's not for humans, human physiology. So milk can cause an onset of juvenile diabetes that can be reversed. So we always thought that diabetes type 2 can be reversed, but diabetes type 1 can be reversed also. The reason why children are coming up and getting diabetes 1 it's because of we're giving them milk, or two, because as pregnant women, and I have 2 kids, I know my dietitian and my gynecologist slash obstetrician was telling me, make sure you get your calcium in, drink the milk, drink the milk, drink the milk, which milk contains antibiotics. Not only that, it contains something called dioxins. Dioxins are chemicals in our environment. So us breathing it in is not causing us much harm. But us consuming cows that eat the grass, they're consuming at least 5 times of the amount that we consume in dioxins by them eating the grass. That means it's getting into their meat and muscles and what we are consuming, and that's causing issues, which is causing for children to come out with certain illnesses and birth defects. I did not know that. I did not know that. And there's laws that's keeping us from not knowing but actually suing, like because of the tobacco industry, getting sued, and they had to pay billions of dollars out to settle for people dying from smoking related illnesses. Now they're doing that with the food. 7, if you go on a all plant-based lifestyle, you will avoid most of these illnesses. And the pharmaceuticals don't want you to know that. So that's why they put on there, oh, well, you can eat certain meats, you can eat this meat. And I'm gonna be honest with you, my husband and I talked about it. If you look at some of the other countries, look at some of the European countries and the Asian countries, they don't have issues like we have issues with illnesses. We are the richest country in the world. We have one of the worst healthcare systems. We have one of the worst we're on a high list for diseases that are preventable. And that the cause are the foods that we eat, because of what our governmental agencies are doing that regulates the food is causing us to be sick. It's causing us to be sick. If you go to other countries, the way they do animals is not severe and inhumane as we do our animals here for us to consume the meat. So they're not having those issues with heart disease and diabetes and all of that stuff, and cancer, instances of higher instances of cancer. No. So I want us to get it together. Hey, I'm at fault too. I'm at fault, and I am a chiropractor. We took classes on this, but they don't teach you this in medical school. They don't teach you. They always say, you're eating too many carbs, and you're not. And I'm finding out from this documentary, it's not the carbs. It's really not it's not sugar. It's the meat products that's causing us to be sick. It's the meat. I'm just appalled. I'm just appalled. So let's take heed of what we're eating. My husband and I already talked about it. If we decide to ever eat meat again, we're going to do some research, and I'm going to the farmer and see what they're feeding. That's the only way that I can eat meat. Fish, I could do a better selection of fish because of where I live. There's actually people I can go to that actually take the fish out the water, but that's not really, I got to think about that too, because our fish over here is not really that clean. I'm sorry I stopped y'all, but one of the young men that I grew up with, he is on TV on a commercial for an Ancestry.com. Wow. Okay, but anyway, so it's just odd. I'm just upset. I'm upset about it. I'm upset, but that's all right. Now that I know, I will do better, and I'm getting my health together. So I started yesterday. I made a decision yesterday. I am vegan for right now until I can find better options for red meat. Well, I haven't eaten red meat in a long time, except for on Tuesday when we went out to dinner, half filet mignon. That was very good. Other than that, yeah, I have to stay away from it for now. That was an eye opener to know that the government is in conspiracy with the pharmaceuticals, and because our America is just greedy with money, that they're risking our lives to keep making money off of us. So people being sick and taking all those medications is because they want us to stay sick. And the remarkable thing about it is that the guy that did the documentary, he interviewed 3 people that were on a lot of medications. A man that was diabetic, and he was on about 15 different medications. Another lady who was having hip issues. Ooh, my vegetables smell good, y'all. So I've been in here cooking vegetables just because. And she was having hip issues, and they was giving her talking about drinking calcium, having calcium supplements. I kind of burn my vegetables a little bit. Let me put some water. And she got off of most of her medications and didn't have to have hip surgery. And then another lady came off of all of her medication. She had asthma real bad. She had heart issues. The doctor told her if she would have waited any later, she'd have been dead in 30 days. And so she was able, within a 2 weeks time of going on a vegetable, or not really vegetable, but an all plant-based diet, eliminating all red meat, she was able to come off all of her medications. All of her medications. She lowered her risk for dying of any type of heart disease. Sorry, guys. And it was just, again, the lady was walking without her walker that had the supposedly calcium deficiency. So I said, well, that sealed it for me. That sealed it for me. Then he interviewed some athletes, and some athletes, NFL player said that he had some recovery, I think, for one of his ligaments, and he decided to be a vegetarian and go vegan, and now he can bench press more weight. 2 to 3 times more weight than he was bench pressing when he was eating meat. Another guy said that he can now do, when he wasn't able to do triathlons, he could do triathlons now, and he has more energy. So I am convinced it's just finding the time, not finding time, because I have some time, making the time to find the recipes don't get bored with vegetables, and making recipes of eating. Rice is not bad for you. Now that I know that carbs are not bad for you, that our government said was bad for us, I can eat potatoes. I can eat some rice. And I'm happy about that. I'm happy about that now. Because they were trying to say, oh, it's so bad, and you shouldn't eat rice, and you shouldn't eat potatoes and eat bread. That's not what's killing us. You need more meat and less carbs. More protein and less carbs. That's what is killing us. So I'm glad I was able to inform you today. Please, please, everyone that watches this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Freedom Experience. Not only that, I'm asking you to sit down with your family and watch. Excuse me, y'all. And watch. I say it again, and watch the documentary called What the Health. You can find it on Netflix, or you can watch it for free on YouTube. YouTube has the 92-minute video. I pray for good fortune in everything that you do, and for your good health, that your everyday affairs prosperous as well as your soul. Let me show you guys. See? Y'all see my food? So y'all see I'm not lying. I'm eating that vegan lifestyle. Bye-bye.